1, 2. Test 1, 2. And here we are with qualifying. Let's see what people can do. And we're looking here at the 42 of Kyle. He is the owner of this league. Let's go through the field and see how everyone's doing with their lines and everything. Blue Jimmy 48 fan is in the 48. We got the 4 car of KY, and we have the 20 of Nexus, and the 31 of Juco. We have the 95 of Goofy. We have the 7 of Spidey. And we have the 6 car of Chris Hughes, which he is the championship leader. So that is our field tonight. Like I said, this is qualifying. Looks like we have trouble with the I can't see what car that is, but the 32. We have we will be getting started with the Tornado alley 150. Here at Kansas Motor Speedway. As soon as the invite is sent, and the green flag is out, and away we go here at Kansas. And the 31 is out to the lead, as Blue Jimmy will come down going into turn 3 and 4. And we have a caution coming out. We have the first caution here on lap 1. We will take the strategy move and pit here. Will the leaders pit, or will the 31 pit? Here we go. Looks like the 31 did hit pit road, as the leader now will be the 31. The 31 car did not pit. Here comes the 6 of Chris Hughes down into turn 1. He will take the bottom side and pass the 31 as they're 3 wide for second place. Oh, and they wreck! A big crash, turn 3. Car into the catch fence. Caution again. The caution's out. Here we go with the second caution. And here we go with the restart. Chris Hughes will go to the bottom. And there's trouble in the back. The 42, the 95. Chris Hughes will take the lead though. And the 7 will take the lead going into turn 3. Three wide. 2 wide. Who will take the top spot here? The Kansas. The 32 dives down into turn 1 below the 7 car. But here comes the 4. Oh, and they wreck behind him. The 32. The 32's in the wall. Will that bring a caution out? Caution's out. The caution is out again here at Kansas. This is a manual caution. I believe this is a manual caution. Pit road will be open this time by. Who will take the dive down to pit road? Who will take the track position? As the 48 will give the 6 a bump. Who will come down pit road? Will the leaders pit, or will they take track position? Looks like everyone is coming down pit road. Now the question will be, do you take 2 tires or do you take 4? We hear a lot of people on the radio saying they'll take 4. So let's see if anybody will gamble and take 2 tires. A manual caution is a caution that is not provided by the game. So which means is the drivers will stick to a 45 mile an hour limit, and then after a couple laps under that caution, we'll go double file and restart the race. That's what a manual caution is. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat, and I'll answer them to my best of knowledge. I believe we'll be getting the green flag this time by. I am not totally sure. This is a 100-mile race here at Kansas. If you're just joining us, this is the Tornado Alley 100 at Kansas, the second to last race of the season. Next race will be the finale at Daytona, so tune in next week for the finale. And the green flag is out. And the 6 car is slow. I don't know what happened with that, with the 6 car, but the 48 of Blue Jimmy will take the lead coming off turn 2, as the 7 of Spidey will bump him in the rear, as the 4 will dive down into turn 3 and 4. Who will take the lead coming off 4? Looks like the 48 will lead that lap, but the 7 is on the outside. This is a really good battle for the lead. There's cars inside of a blanket. The 7 is on the Larson line, but the 32 is right behind the leaders, as they're side by side for second. Will the high side prevail? As the 7 gets blocked by the 4 car, and there's contact in the rear. The 7 will block the 4 going into turn 3. I'm hearing the 4 is lagging. And we have contact between the 7. I couldn't see what that other car was. Well, we will be right back after these messages. We are back. As the 48 is in the lead. As the 4 cars on the outside line. The 4 will go down to the bottom of 3 and 4 and try and take the lead away from the 48. As they're side by side coming off turn 4. As the 48 hits the wall slightly. 31 is in pit road. The 6 is coming next time by. Who will take the lead in this battle? Will the 4 or the 48 take the lead? As the 4 is in the wall, coming off 2. As they're side by side going into turn 3 and 4. Who will take the lead? The 4 is going down into pit road. As the 6, the 7, the 32. As the 48 stays out on the racetrack. Who will come out ahead in the lead of this race? And this 7 will come out of pit road. The 48 is in pit road. Who will he beat everybody coming off pit road, or will he, as we are looking at the 48 on pit road? Alright, let's see. The 48 comes out pit road. That was not the smart move, because it looks like the 31 is the leader. Let's run through the field. It looks like the 31 is in the lead, with Chris Hughes in second, with the 48 of Blue Jimmy 48 and the 32 in fourth place. And around out the top 5 will be the 7 of Spidey. Let's go back up to the leader of the 31 car. Will Chris Hughes go up and pass the 31 for the lead? Or will Jimmy 48, will he come up from third place and pass the 6 and the 31? And we got a car on the wall. I'm hearing in my ear, we have a car on the wall. It looks like the 4 car was in the wall, and he is crashing. This is not going to be good for the leaders when they come by through here. The 6 car, it looks like, is closing on the 31 car. Your 6 car is the leader of the points. He has over a 100-point lead. We are on lap 26 of 64. We are looking here at the 6 car, which is a Ford Fusion. We have the Chevy Camaro, the 2019 Chevy Camaro, and let's see here. Oh crap. And the 20 of, which is a Toyota Camry, which are the 3 makes and models of NASCAR. But let's go back to the leader of the 31 car, because the 6 car is closing on the leader. And you can see 3 different lines between these 3 cars in the slot in the picture. The 48 of Blue Jimmy 48, he is taking somewhat the second lane of this racetrack. But you see the 6 car, who's on the bottom against that white line, but the leader of the 31 in the middle of the racetrack. What will the 6 car do with Oh, the 6 car will go to the outside lane for the first time. As they bump and rub, coming off 4. They're side by side going down turn 1 and 2. Will the 6 car take the lead? As this 6 car of Chris Hughes will take the lead of this race. But the 31 will have the momentum off turn 2. Will he dive bomb him into turn 3? Or will he sticks to the outside? The 31 will not have the speed. He gets into the wall coming off turn 4. The 6 car of Chris Hughes takes the lead. He's been dominant in this championship. If you're just joining us, next week will be the finale at Daytona. The 31 car is pitting pit road this time by. It sounded like he was having issues with that car. As this 48 is passing the 7, which is a lap car. As the 7 is in the wall. The 7 is battling the 48 pretty hard. And the leader will be coming this time by the 6 car, Chris Hughes. He's got to get down to 45 miles an hour going into pit lane, or you'll get a penalty. Let's see what the 48 is still on the racetrack. Will he run out of fuel? I'm hearing a fuel window is between 8 and 9 laps. So let's see. There was a bit of contact coming off turn 2 with the 48 and 7. The 48 stays out on track. The 7 will hit pit road. Let's see. Will the 48 hit pit road this time by or next time by? The 6 car, Chris Hughes, was the leader before this round of pit stops. The 31 is second, will be second place after the green flag pit stops will circle out. As the 48 of Blue Jimmy 48 will hit pit road, and let's see where he comes out. If you pit early, it seems like that will give you the advantage. So let's see. Here's Chris Hughes. He's in 3 and 4. Let's see how far ahead that Chris will get in front of the 48 car. As the 48 car is coming out of pit road, and there goes the 6. And the 6 car has a big lead. Has a big lead on the 48. There's a 7 of Spidey is trying to battle back. He's running that outside line, kind of like Kyle Larson is, but he's not getting the momentum that he needs to. He's inches from that wall. These guys are going between 180 and 190 miles an hour going into these turns. Let's see what they can do. This is the closest battle we have on the racetrack between the 7 and the 95. They're side by side, hitting the across the start finish line. As they're side by side in 1 and 2. Well, let's go back to the leader of Chris Hughes. This is a pretty dominant race between the 6 and the 48. The 31 as the 48 hits the wall coming off turn 4. Can I get the lap and top 3, please? And we will be right back after these messages from your local stations. We are and we're looking here at the leader of Chris Hughes. As we're looking at the leader coming to lap 48 of 64. Pit window will be happening in 4 to 5 laps. Let's go through the field with the 6 car in the lead, with Blue Jimmy 48 in second, and the 32 of Goofy is your top 3. And I am hearing that the 6 car of Chris Hughes is pitting this time by. He is running out of fuel. The 31 is out. The 48 is your new leader. Will he pit this time by, or will he wait as far as he can on fuel? as the 48 is coming down pit road this time by. He needs to make sure he gets down to 45 miles an hour. The 32 of Goofy is coming out of pit road. Will he assume the lead, being he was in third place? The 6 car is coming out. I think he lost the lead to the 32 car. But we'll make sure. As the 48 car comes off pit road. We are hearing people are between a lap and 2 laps short of making it on fuel, which means they will have to take a green flag pit stop with 1 or 2 laps to go in this race, with Chris Hughes in second place. With the 32 of Goofy in the lead. Who's going to win this race? White flag as Chris Hughes is out of fuel. The Blue Jimmy 48 fan takes the lead with Chris Hughes running out of fuel on the last lap. Is the 31? Did he just? Oh, the 48 and the 32 get into the. Who wins the race? Blue Jimmy won the race here at Kansas. Wow, what a crazy race here we had at Kansas. Tune in next week for the finale at Daytona, as the 48 of Blue Jimmy 48 will take the win tonight. I believe this is his third win of the season. Alright, well, that was our race tonight. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week here on the Racing League YouTube channel. Good night.